A huge weather pattern changes on the horizon, and it's set to bring winter weather and cold temperatures for over half the country. We are anticipating temperatures dropping below freezing as far south as Mobile, Alabama, while snow is forecasted in the northern and western parts of the United States. This shift means that winter could actually feel like winter again. The primary cause is behind a dramatic shift in the jet stream. As it dips southward, it will allow cold Arctic air to surge into areas that have been unseasonably warm. Very recently, we experienced a concerning weather event, with reports of 8 tornadoes striking the southeast. And it's not over yet. There's another significant tornado threat today. Residents in the brown highlighted area should be particularly vigilant, as we could see tornadoes ranging from EF2 to EF5 intensities within 25 miles of any given point. So in today's forecast, we're going to break down exactly what you need to know about these two storms that are about to slam the United States. Okay, I don't want to take a look at too much today, but I want to go ahead and begin with our jet stream, as this is what is causing the major shift and what is going to make winter feel like winter again. So as you can see right here, that is where the major shift happens. I wish I could go back to yesterday when this was just sort of a little hovering right there. But as it surged south, it sort of started right here, and then there's this little gap right here. As we move on into current times. So as we move on into current times, this is what it is looking like. We could be seeing some snow over Minnesota, into Wisconsin as we move on into tomorrow, and even into Michigan later on Sunday. It'll start sweeping across northern parts of Ohio into Pennsylvania and New York, and that's where it sort of starts to fall apart. But this will bring colder temperatures down to parts of the southeast, which have been receiving temperatures of up to 70 degrees recently, and will now be receiving temperatures as low as 20 degrees. And this is what is causing the tornado outbreak that we saw yesterday and we are starting to see today. Speaking of that, this is what these storms are looking like right now. If we look at this one storm as I'm filming this, which is at 9:08 a.m., we currently have a tornado warning close to Holtville, Pine, something, Wetumpka, Electric, Holtville, headed towards Tallahassee and Auburn. So if you are in Tallahassee or Auburn, make sure to get in your safe place. This tornado warning will most likely be expired by the time it gets to y'all. I should have the video up by the time it gets to Auburn, at least. But yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and highlight that there was a tornado warning there in this system already. Okay, so this is our categorical outlook that has been issued by the Storm Prediction Center. We have a slight risk that has been issued for the following yellow areas, like Montgomery, Monroeville, Waynesboro, Mississippi, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, Gadsden, just to the west side of Atlanta, as well as LaGrange and Columbus. One thing I really wanted to highlight was the tornado outlook. This is a 5 out of 8, I believe, risk. For tornadoes, we could see tornadoes ranging from EF2 to EF5 intensity within 25 miles of a given point in the Brown area. So this obviously is a major threat for tornadoes as we move on into Atlanta, through Montgomery, Alabama, as we can see strong to significant tornadoes. Alright, now I wanted to take a look at our temperature. So if we rewind into yesterday, as you can see, some hotter temperatures all across the southeast, Texas, Louisiana, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, even into South Carolina. As we move on later into today, as you can see, all these temperatures are actually starting to get swept out of the way by this massive amount of cold air moving in, which will bring temperatures pretty low to areas like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. And then as we continue to move on into Monday, temperatures are going to start to sweep down into parts of Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. We could see temperatures of below freezing in some of these areas, and as low to 30 degrees just north of Mobile and Dothan, Alabama. We sort of start to get some warmer temperatures move back into Texas sometime on Monday for about an hour or so, and then it sort of starts to get replaced immediately because the cold air is just shutting it down and not letting it happen. But then still continues to stay decently hot for the Midwest, and then we get some more temperatures to move on into the south. Some more hot temperatures to move on into the south. They end up getting replaced. And then here's what I was talking about. We could see temperatures as low as 20 degrees as far south as Mobile and Dothan, Alabama. Even in areas like Gulf Shores, Santa Rosa Beach, Destin, Florida could be receiving temperatures below freezing As we move on into next Thursday, overall temperatures continue to stay decently cold for a while, as it is winter, and it will make it feel like winter again. Every now and then there's going to be some hotter temperatures start to move on into the United States, but it sort of just keeps on getting shut down by the colder air and winter weather from the northern and western parts of the United States. As we move on a week from now, this is what it will be looking like. Temperatures struggling to get out of the negative digits in North Dakota and even parts of North Wyoming, which is really crazy, as we have not seen that all year in the United States. Temperatures struggling to get out of the single digits in Idaho and areas around that. But overall, nothing too crazy is going to happen over the next few weeks or so. We're just going to get some colder temperatures start to move on into the United States and make winter feel like winter again. We did not have a lot to talk about today, but I just got done with a long live stream yesterday covering the tornado outbreak. So if you want to subscribe to the channel that I go live on, because I go live during any severe weather events, you can click right here to subscribe to that channel or go watch that channel or something. I go live during severe weather if there is a tornado threat. I will mainly go live if there's a tornado warning. I'll go live during hurricanes, tsunamis, if it has a threat to the United States. And even like the Jamaica hurricane is, for an example, if it has a major threat to another country around the United States. You can click right here to watch my latest video, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.